like to tell you what Baker Mayfield from University of Oklahoma, and hit the scene big last year, Baker, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, enjoyable. To be able to live my dream. I grew up an Oklahoma fan, so it makes it even more fun. We had a great year, but obviously still not satisfied, but it was a lot of fun.
Your improvisational skills, that everybody talks about, that ability to make a play on the move, that's something basically you're born with. Either you got it or you don't, and you got it at the highest level.
Yeah, sometimes play breaks down. I mean, it's not always where you get to sit back and look pretty, drop a three-step drop and deliver to somebody open. Sometimes you got to make a play when it breaks down, and we've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity where our guys can get open if I scramble out of the pocket, and we can make stuff happen. So it's exciting.
What's the one thing you've really worked on the most this offseason?
Getting the ball out of my hands quicker. I feel like my biggest negative last year was taking too many sacks, and it's about eliminating the negative plays. So getting the ball out of my hands quicker, getting in the playmakers' hands, letting them go to work and do their thing.
Similar to LSU, winning 8 or 9, maybe even 10 games, it doesn't cut it at Oklahoma. That's a bad year.
That's a bad year, and that's why the year before we went 8-5, and that's why I think we had a good year, is because people were doubting us, and it's easy to rise up when people doubt you. It's easy to listen to all that, the negative stuff, and push through it. So right now it's about blocking the other stuff out. We had an 11-win season, which is good, but it's not good enough. So it's about blocking the other stuff out and finishing the right way.
Did you come here as as a young man before you got here as a counselor?
No, first time here, and so it's an honor to be in the presence of greatness. I mean, Peyton, Eli, and Archie, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And so it's an honor to be around them and be coaching with them.
What's the one thing, I remember talking to Andrew Luck, Matt Stafford, all the same thing, almost osmosis. You pick it up, watching them, what they do, play in, play out, consistency. Each play, not just making it technically sound one play, but every play.
Every play, it's about consistency. If you can go in and be consistent, I mean, they talked about it yesterday. Peyton won 70% of his games. That's a very good win percentage. That's
in the
hard,
NFL, that's
hard
awesome
to win. And so the consistency that they have on a daily basis, I mean, you talk about the consistency of winning, their throws, but it's about their routines, how consistent they are, about the fundamentals, and worrying about the details. It's about the little things when it comes to that age, and obviously they do it very well.
Best defensive player you played up against last year?
Last year? Ooh. I mean, it's got to be one of those guys on Clemson. They had so many good guys, but either Mackenzie Alexander or the two defensive ends, I think, obviously Shaq Lawson got a lot of attention, but
Kevin Dodd was awesome too.
He was very underrated for that defense. He's a very good player. A lot of respect for those guys.
Yeah, a lot of talent. You guys have a lot of talent, but nothing. That pinnacle is the national championship, right?
Exactly. I mean, they obviously had the more talent that day, and they capitalized. And in the championship game, if special teams didn't hurt them, I think they would have won. But I mean, it's come to that point that special teams, when you get to that level.
It's amazing how that one team had Alabama on the ropes. They really did, and just the special teams, a couple plays there won it for them.
Yeah, and you look at it, they talked about it yesterday. Deshaun played just about as well as he could have. I mean, he lights out the national championship game. Can't draw it up any differently. That's why you got to have all three phases of the ball to play as one unit, and that's how you win the game in a big situation like that.
Baker, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Good luck this year.
Thank you.